Hello, my lovelies. This is Cassidy with The Light and Beyond. Today is August 11th, 2018. It's also the super new moon in Leo as well as a solar eclipse. First off, I'm not really a astrologer and I don't really study that much about horoscopes. What I can tell you is that all the information I am providing today has been channeled in from my ancestors and archangels and angels in the heavenly realm. This is to benefit a lot of you guys who are going through a major shakeup in your life. First, I kind of want to focus in on those who are intuitive, psychic, who are light workers, or evolving spiritually. This is such an incredible time, and you have to take advantage of the energies that are coming through. What we have been receiving since August 8th, when the Lionsgate portal started to open, which means that the veil between worlds in which we can connect to the heavenly realm is a little bit easier for us who are evolving spiritually. This awakening is really great because as we sleep, we're being downloaded all kinds of information that's going to help serve our life purpose as well as for our highest good. And you may not feel it. It's an energy that is so soft and gentle that you don't realize that you're receiving the information. But those who are intuitive are highly susceptible to understanding all the energies that are swirling around, which means we also have to amp up our protection. Our empathic abilities will be overwhelming. And so a lot of us may be hiding out or may feel anxieties or whatever it is that's impacting our thoughts. And our thoughts are so powerful. So we have to remain in a positive vibration, a high state in which we can connect and receive the messages that we need to serve, others as well as to help better our lives. What this new moon in Leo does is that it's going to bring about huge shifts, whether it's bringing more passion into your life, not just in our relationships, but in our careers, our dreams, or goals. It's going to set this fire within us to want to achieve it because we're tired of sitting back and doing nothing. But it's for those who are willing to put out the effort and willing to take the time to make this change, which will garner the most results, and you're going to receive and attract and manifest things super fast. Mercury is in retrograde until August 19th. So I suggest that if you are in any kind of line of work or doing anything that requires legalities or paperwork, please wait until after the 19th because you might encounter some hiccups or just a lot of wonky stuff happening that you can't control and will set you back a little bit. So I suggest that you wait until after the 19th. Going back to psychics and intuitives, this is a time in which we will receive so many downloads from the heavenly realm. And it's going to occur during our sleep hours. And it's so subtle. It's very soft. You may not even know or recognize that you're receiving insights. And just be sure to keep a journal next to you and write down all the symbolism that pops out of those dreams, because these dreams are going to be so vivid that you're going to feel as if it is a alternate reality that you're actually living. So be very conscious of writing down the symbolisms because they are messages from your higher self, your angels, your guides, your loved ones on the side of light. I feel like you need this insight because it's going to help navigate you through these shakeups that have been happening. Many of you probably have this pull to give up, but that's because the energy is so strong and you don't know how to handle that. And so grounding again and protection is something that's the utmost importance, because if you don't, it's going to impact you more negatively and lower your vibration, and we don't need that, because as light workers we have to have this higher vibration, this positivity, and this knowledge that there is a greater connection and unconditional love from the universe. So it's so important for us to stay as grounded as possible. And even if that means shielding yourself, 100 times a day, whatever it takes, so that the energies around us doesn't impact our empathic energies, which would be kind of difficult to overcome, because we'll have more anxieties, more depression, and we don't need that. Now moving on to those who are just finding their way here and discovering me and discovering this message. There's so many wonderful things happening, and it's coming forward. You may have noticed that the last 5-10 years things have not gone as planned. Some of you, it's been less than that, maybe 3 or 4 years, in which just things doesn't seem balanced, or there's so much negative things happening in your life and you can't control it, and you don't know what's happening around you. Know that all this craziness is due to planetary alignments, the moons, and all this stuff that, like I said, we can't control. But know that you're coming out of this, and the ones who continue to stay in this negative vibration, the ones who don't want change, you're going to still have more of the same. I'm sorry to say. It's just that you're pulling it with you. But the ones who are just sick and tired of all this negativity and are ready for your transformation and shifts, that's why you found me, is because you want to be awakened. You want to know what you need to do to make all your dreams come true. And this super new moon in Leo is bringing about the changes that you want. It's going to bring passion, career, finances, money, abundance, all the things that you've been working towards. If you've been working on yourself spiritually or just trying to stay in a positive vibration, it's coming. And today is such a amazing day to manifest. Whether you are somebody who is spiritually charged, which means that you'll be able to manifest very, very quickly, or those who are on the positive track, you're going to be able to manifest this within 6 months to a year, maybe even going into 2020. So what you should do today is kind of gather your thoughts and focus on the list of things you want to attract and put it in a journal. Write things out that you aspire to receive. I want to find more personal joy in my life. I want to find a balance between my family and my career. Things that are tangible, that are also something that you deserve, because you've done your homework and you've been doing everything you can mindfully, giving to others, that kind of stuff. Those things are actually coming back to you, because karma is such a big deal right now. She's basically at the forefront of bringing everything to light. So if you've done bad things, karma is going to get you, unfortunately. But if you've done good things and you're working towards doing good things, then karma is going to help see you succeed. And that energy is very beautiful if you want the change. And even if you've done things negatively, karma can also be very fair. If you've done things negatively and repented and you want to move forward and be a better person, then karma will work with you, because it's about the energy that we give out, and it's not as negative as we've always perceived karma to be. So this energy that's amplified really helps our new beginnings. Because if you notice, a lot of us have, you know, broken up with our significant others, we've lost jobs, we've lost friends, and a lot of the times we don't understand why these things are happening to us, but know that everything that happens is for a reason, and it is to serve our highest and greatest good. So let's say you were in a karmic relationship that didn't go well and you thought you'd be with this person forever. The reason why things didn't work out is because the universe has other plans for you, bigger and better plans for you. And by accepting and understanding and working your way through it mindfully, calmly, seeing a different perspective as to why these things didn't work out, you're going to see the true source of the reason, and you're going to feel grounded, and it's going to help you see your life purpose a little bit more clearly. Okay, so you're always going to be led to something better. The only thing that may be kind of a monkey wrench is if you keep holding on to things that doesn't serve you. So let's say the relationship, whether it was work related or personal related, was stressful or wasn't giving you that, you know, happiness or joy that you wanted, and something negative happened, don't look at it negatively, because you're going to reach deep into your soul and you're going to see the truth that this person really didn't give back 100%, or this job didn't provide you with the means to move forward, or grow or excel. So count it as a blessing, because you're going to find something better within the next few weeks or months. And it's all about your vibration. So if you see this in a negative light, obviously it's not going to serve you moving forward. But if you see from the perspective and calm of why these things are happening, what kind of lessons you've learned from it, you're going to receive so much more. And for those who are looking for love, don't give up. Stay positive, because this is the time of your soulmates coming forward. You're going to finally meet the person that you've been manifesting or trying to attract, or and how you attract it quickly is knowing your self-worth, knowing what it feels like to love yourself. When you love yourself, the universe pushes everything quickly towards you. So if you value who you are, and you're not going to take any more BS from anybody, and if you're strong and you're full of strength, and you know who you are as a person and what kind of light you carry and what you can give to the world, the universe is actually going to step forward and push those people towards you that are equal to you or complement you or will raise your vibration and support you even more. So don't give up hope. So today, when you do your list, if you are trying to manifest love and a soulmate, make sure that you're very, very specific. Because if you're vague in any way, the universe is going to send you vagueness back. So it will kind of be a little half-ass if you put in that same sort of energy. So if you want this kind, caring, compassionate, spiritual person, make sure that you are very specific. It's not about the look, but it's about the energy and the emotion that you set out. The more you feel, the more emotion that you put into building this soulmate, he is going to arrive, because he is that person that embodies the same energy and is looking for the same thing. So don't give up hope. The other thing is that it also applies to whatever other aspects you want in your life. If you want a better job that you're extremely happy about, that will give you that comfort and be able to help you and your loved ones, put in that same emotional energy. Envision that happiness in that job. Envision what role you're playing, how you're contributing to the people around you. It's so important in manifesting to feel and see, visualize, whatever it is that you want to attract. And again, it's the same thing. You have to be very, very clear on it to see this picture, because it's kind of like describing a story or your dreams to a best friend, and the universe is your best friend. And if you aren't a very good storyteller, then the universe isn't going to have a full idea or picture of what you want. And I hope that, those imagery actually helps you in your manifesting today. So this energy is also allowing us to see our life lessons, and it's going to help us with finding our soul purpose. And so if you've been undergoing any kind of shakeups, it's this rattling effect that's going to really help you see truth. It's going to really help you see what you don't want in life anymore. And again, it's a wake-up call. And so when you are awakened, you're going to want to do better for yourself, better for your life, better for others. And, kindness breeds kindness, and we need this in this world. And that's why we're all being awakened, especially all intuitive types. We're stepping into our, spiritual superpower. And you're going to see more and more light workers coming out of the woodworks. I mean, there's going to be more of a need for people seeking out, psychics and intuitives, because they want to learn, they want to grow and develop, they want to have this connection, so that it's not really about being a psychic, but it's about being intuitive enough to make the right choices in their life so that they could feel fulfilled at the end of their life. Okay. The other thing that I wanted to, my ancestors and angels want to address is that this is a time of clarity. It's a time of raising everybody's vibration to change the world. Our world is in need for healing. And if you've seen, there's more and more natural disasters, there's more and more death, there's more and more anger and emotional displacement. It's such a heavy time energetically. And that's the reason why everybody's starting to wake up who have any ounce of intuition. Because collectively, we need to band together and raise this positive awareness so that the energies shift, so that better things not only come to us, but comes to the world. Because we truly need you to remain positive and connected, because we're all connected by the same energy, by the same universe. We're all made of energy, and we could all tap into each other. And by being positive and being aware, we are instinctively, subconsciously sending out these vibrations and linking and connecting to each other so that we could basically save the world. And, it's hard for a lot of people to understand, because they're like, well, I don't hear any guidance. I don't hear the universe speaking to me. I don't hear my angels or ancestors or guides speaking to me. So how do I know this is real? It's just something that you have to trust. It's something that you have to believe and have faith in. And when you come to that point in which you truly, truly feel, you will hear it. You will see it in your mind's eye. You will be downloaded the information, and you will be even more awakened and aware. you just have to hang on and, like I said, make that conscious effort to want change for yourself. This energy has been so beautiful for me because it gave me a lot of time to reflect on myself and my life and my journey, and where I started and where I've arrived. And I've had so much downloads in my sleep that I can't even express to you all the knowledge and insights that I've received. So today I'm hoping that the information I've given you is food for thought. That you know that your thoughts create your reality, and it's all truth. So whatever picture you see of yourself in your life, that's how you're going to live your life. So if you're always in that negative mindset in which you say, oh, all this crap always happens to me, all these bad things, one after the next happens to me, well, you've asked for it and you're receiving that over and over and over again. It's time to end that cycle. I mean, this is a time where karmically we end all our cycles of negativity so that we can move forward. And if we're not willing to end that karmic cycle, no matter how painful it is, and no matter where we are, if we are willing to change for the better, you will see the change, and it will happen quickly. For those who have always been positive, and I know that a lot of people may not like super positive people, but we are the ones reaping the rewards, because all the fruits of our labor will be abundantly given to us. And so now what we need to do is give back to the world in some way, whether it's energetically or whether it's helping others, whether it's doing light work, whether it's, just raising consciousness. That is our responsibility, and that will keep us continuously aligned with the universe. And I hope that you will really think about these words that are channeled in. And every day, I take, 20 minutes out of my day or more to meditate and to be thankful and grateful and try to receive more insights and try to find ways to better myself even more. And for those who aren't very good at meditating, try to do it anyway for a couple minutes. Meditation is very easy. Just find yourself in a safe space, a sacred space where you have a few minutes of peacefulness and quietness. Whether it's, going outside in nature or sitting in your room or somewhere that's calming and soothing for you. Whether you listen to soft music or have a candle lit, all you have to do is, focus on one specific affirmation and something that will better your life, and repeat it over and over and over until you feel like you've sent that message out to the universe. That's also meditation. If you're sending out things for the highest and greatest good for the world, then not only will it help the world, it will help you. Help inspire you and bring you more creativity or whatever you need. And the affirmations should be in the present tense. Like, I am so grateful and thankful that I have a healthy home life filled with joy and happiness and peace. Whatever it may be that you need. Just repeat that over and over and over again. And slowly you'll start to understand the concept of meditation. Because eventually, you'll be led to other ways to meditate, and other ways to meditate longer, and how to clear your mind and all that stuff. It's baby steps. It's all about trying. That's all the universe wants. They want you to try. So thank you for listening to me. And I hope that you continue, to come back to visit on my website or my Facebook, www.thelightandbeyond.com, or you could just Google The Light and Beyond. And I hope that you will have a beautiful and healing experience, through the message that you've received today. Thank you so much. Sending you love and healing light. Namaste.